Hey everyone, this video is partially made with AI. If you think it's cool, the graphic and visuals in the backdrop, let me know in the comment section. Any constructive feedback is very much appreciated. With that in mind, let's just jump right into it. Elon Musk said he is making his own AI, which seems very fascinating and interesting. I have questions and insights and some thoughts that might be slightly nuanced. So feel free to stick around and share some of your insights as well. If you disagree or agree, let me know. All right, let's jump right in.
Yes. So I think I will create a third option, although starting very late in the game, of course.
Can it be done?
I don't know. I think we'll see. It's definitely starting late, but I'll try to create a third option, and that third option hopefully does more good than harm. Like the intention with OpenAI was obviously to do good, but it's not clear whether it's actually doing good or whether it's. I can't tell at this point, except that I'm worried about the fact that it's being trained to be politically correct, which is simply another way of being saying untruthful things.
Yes.
So that's a bad sign. There's certainly a path to AI dystopia is to train an AI to be deceptive. So yeah, I'm going to start something which I know you could call truth GPT or a maximum truth-seeking AI that tries to understand the nature of the universe. And I think this might be the best path to safety in the sense that an AI that cares about understanding the universe it is unlikely to annihilate humans because we are an interesting part of the universe. Hopefully, they would think that. I think it would, because yeah, humanity could decide to hunt down all the.
So what they're talking about opens up the door to a really interesting conversation about the differences between AGI and AI. AI and AGI, to my knowledge, are radically different. AI is basically a super intelligent alien versus regular AI, which is like an accelerated chatbot. And here's the other thing too, from my knowledge, from what I've understood so far, AGI, the big thing that we're going towards, is not just a more complex language model that we currently have. It's not a learning model. It's not a just more sophisticated added layering to what we currently know as AI. It's something way more than that. Even though we do need more processing power, it's not that either. Does that make sense? Like, it's potentially going to have a will of its own. So, if that's the case, would any of these current platforms matter? Isn't it more of a race to just who creates one? Like, when we have an AGI, is it going to look at Elon's AI or Microsoft's or Google's or whoever makes it? Are they going to look at these AI models with anything? Are they going to matter? Or are they just going to be kind of like shells at that point? I mean, what is it? So, it's really interesting to me. And here's the other thing, too. I don't know if, because of the fact that when this thing is going to be created, it's not going to have really any bias. His whole point is that, oh, well, we need to protect against bias. This thing, if it's as powerful as people say it is, and that's not just a marketing gimmick, it will supersede bias. It will supersede all human constructs, such as bias and opinion and maybe emotion, however you would do that. I don't know if it would just be pure logic. It would just be truth. And in the face of truth, I don't know if any of the current bias that exists would even matter. I mean, now, I do agree that's probably the right and moral thing to do, to just have a good foundation where you're not biased off the initial rip. And that's the right move. However, would it matter? I mean, let's say Google creates the AGI, which they probably will. Let's be honest. Is anyone else really positioned? Microsoft, I mean, look at their game store. It's not good, to say the least. And every other company that's positioned to do so is, they don't have the type of money or the scale. So let's just assume that Google creates an AGI. Is it going to do anything with Elon's model? Is it going to look at Elon's model the way a human looks at a pair of clothes? Is it just going to be irrelevant? If we really do create this super intelligent, extra sentience, alien-esque life form. interesting stuff, interesting conversation, interesting questions. Hopefully it just is programmed correctly. I do agree that it's the moral and ethical thing to do. It's just doesn't matter. Who knows what's gonna happen? If you guys disagree with anything or have some insights to share, feel free to do so in the comments below. And we will keep on the road here and seeing what's up with Elon and this AI. Seems really interested. All right, guys. Till next time.